Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Dro. Hello.
Dro celebrates 5 months of membership.
There it goes. Hello, Hydro. Hello, Hydro. Thank you for the membership. Hello, Discount Daniel. Hello, Liquid Flower. Hope y'all are doing well on this fine Labor Day. Kind of forget. When you're unemployed, you kind of forget that people have 3-day weekends sometimes. Hope y'all are doing well. It's a good day today. We're starting our first day of the new schedule, 7 p.m. on Mondays. Which if you guys check the message, it's a 4-day weekend actually. No, it's not. What the hell are you talking about? Saturday, Sunday, and then you get Monday off for Labor Day, if you're not like an essential worker or whatever. Just saw Fantastic Four, so did pretty well. Oh, nice. What'd you think of it? People get Friday off too? Alright, well that I didn't know. Whatever. I liked Fantastic Four. I thought it was a bit slow in the beginning, which, you know, was kind of crazy considering they chopped it up so much. Like, you can tell how disjointed it felt in the beginning, I feel like. In my humble opinion, at least. Like, I wish we had more interactions with, like, the Thing and the Human Torch. Forget his name, but whatever. There could have been a lot more character building there, I guess. But, you know, it's Marvel, so whatever. I absolutely loved it. It was maybe the best movie of the year. Wow, that's a pretty high praise. Johnny Storm, yurp. My top movie of the year is still Sinners, I think. I'd like to see Weapons, but I'm a bit of a wuss, so I'm kind of holding out. Well, anyways, y'all saw the title. This is the first time we're playing Switch 2 for the in a while, almost since probably the launch week was the last time I brought out this capture card. So I'm glad we finally have the opportunity to bring it out, and had to rewire everything from downstairs. But you know, it's whatever. Especially love the scene when the Fantastic Four are trying to escape from Galactus. The reason I laugh is because I was, unfortunately asleep. Or in and out of sleep when that scene occurred. It was a long day, okay? It's no fault from the movie. But, you know, these things happen sometimes. Anyways, we're just gonna press the main button here, and hopefully the coloring isn't all messed up. I figured out the solution to fix that, if that is the case. This isn't Mario Kart. What am I doing here? This is Mario Kart. There we go. Alright, yeah, the coloration's good. And I forgot to link the chat. Alright, hold on. There we go. There you guys are. Huh. You know, the volume's actually perfect. Good on me. Good on me. So, I think I'm gonna do some free roam, because I haven't committed nearly enough time to this, I feel like. And I'd like to unlock mirror mode at the very least. The thing I'll say about Fantastic Four 2 is I like the line of, we won't sacrifice the world, we won't sacrifice our kid for the world, but we won't sacrifice the world for our kid. I thought that one pretty hard. Makes you think situation, I guess. And the overall, like, branding of, like, you know, obviously it's like Multiverse New York or whatever. Who cares about Multiverse? Not me, sorry. But like the whole like semi-futuristic New York City Like, that stuff is sick. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Retrofuturistic, that's the one. Yeah, I'm sure there was a word for it. Whatever. Hello, Dud. Hello, hello. Well, Mario Kart World got a little repetitive for me. Bananas is the reason we get the Switch 2 currently. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I've been telling the fellas, so I had a conversation with Jackson. It's like, do I like the Switch 2? Yeah. Would I get it right now if I had to do it all over again? Nah, I don't think so. If I wasn't a streamer, definitely not. But even then, that's a poor excuse, because this is like the third time I've actually used my capture card. Andrew. Appreciate that, Andrew. Appreciate that. How you doing? Should you be awake right now? Yeah, what do I care? Alright, killing it. Anyways, you hyped for Silk Song Lobster? I did not care for Hollow Knight. What? PETA, what? What do you mean? It insists upon itself. Nah. I just never played Hollow Knight. Not that I don't like it, I just haven't had the opportunity to do so. I'm happy for the people who are happy for Hollow Knight. They've been— how long have y'all been waiting for Silk Song now? 7, 8 years? Game is very goosh. Alright, well, it's got the discount Daniel sealed approval, so I might just have to play it. Nah, I don't know. One day. 9, I think? Oh, jeez. The best part about that whole thing is, like, they came out and said, yeah, no, it wasn't in development hell, we just really, really like to develop it. It's like, wow. You guys are way too based for that. That's crazy. I have the world's strongest allergy right now. Ah, that blows. I'm a huge fan of the vicious cycle, where it's you go to bed with a stuffy nose to the point where you're mouth breathing. Oh, this is rough. Oh, jeez. Where you're mouth breathing overnight, and then you wake up with a sore throat, and then it just, the cycle repeats endlessly. Big fan of that. Speaking of, I went to an ENT doctor. Actually, I guess I never talked about this. I had to go to a oral specialty doctor, not like a dentist, but like an oral surgeon almost, to get a 3D scan done of this cyst that's forming in like in the middle of my 2 front teeth, like in my gums. It was like kind of causing like the roots to kind of spiral out to either side. So they saw that, my dentist saw that in like their own scans, and was like, hey, that's probably not good, you should get that checked out. Come to find out, it's actually fine. Don't worry about it. It wasn't like touching any like nerve endings or whatever, and it like wasn't rubbing up against anything, so we're just gonna let it slide. I mean, they'll keep an eye on it. I think I have to go back in like 8 months, but... Anyways, during that 3D scan, one, I could see a full 3D render of my skull, which I thought was pretty neat. I thought that was cool. But they also saw that my, I don't know the name of it, but like the, basically the passage that air goes through when it goes through your nose, one side was very much constricted. Come to find out, I go to the ENT doctor to get that checked out. Uh-oh, I got a deviated septum. So instead of just, like, being a victim of allergies for, like, the past 3 months and, like, hardly breathing out of one side of my nose this entire time, it's just been a deviated septum, so that's been great. So now, I could either get surgery on that and fix that, kind of. That would entail me sweeping upwards for like 3 nights and then occasionally bleeding out of my nose profusely, which I thought would be great. Or I can just go to an allergist and try and see, like, if my allergies are, like, if I even have, like, crazy allergies. And hopefully they could just, like, I don't know, medicate me that way, perhaps? I don't know. So, anyways, I have that allergist appointment in, like, 2 weeks, so we'll see what's going on. It'd be a huge, like, quality of life buff, I feel like, to be able to actually breathe through my nose a lot. Diaphragm? No. No! It is definitely not a diaphragm. That is, like, the thing that makes your lungs move. Actually, I see why you could say that now, because, like, nose and breathing, whatever. It makes sense. Sinus passage? Well, it is the sinus passage, but it has, like, a word. It's like, oh, you're, your tube is a bit tied right now. I don't think that's what they say, man. I don't think that's what they say. But, you know, the point stands. Oh, go, 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 go. Ah! I'm not gonna make it. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. I was a big biology enjoyer back in my day. Back in the school system. Not that I, you know, still know anything about it to this day, but I got Kyrgyzstet's immunity book. Oh yeah, it's just called Immune. That makes sense. The immune system's, like, very fascinating to me. Like, imagine getting, like, a small cut in your finger, and while you think it's a minor inconvenience, your body is, like, going to war in there. And, like, 50... there's, like, 50 million casualties, like, every 10 minutes. But then they lock in so that, like, you don't end up dying because of it. Ath Eater, hello. Hello, hello. Today's hangout consists of me going over to my friend's place and helping her clean. Hell yeah, dude, I love seeing my friends. Yurp. Fellas, they're calling me the most sociable guy on the eastern seaboard. That's what they're calling me. I have hung out 3 days in a row now. It's kind of crazy. Alright, come on. On Saturday, I had Bunlad and his girlfriend over. I was able to meet his girlfriends, so that was nice. Very nice lady. Probably the most normal woman in PA, so shoutouts to her. They came over and then we hit the Jersey Shore. I've been to a beach that I haven't been to in probably 6 or 7 years, so it was nice to be like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember this place. That was cool. And then it was their, like, first experience in probably 10 years, and then Bunlad hasn't been there ever, so it was nice. So we were there for like 6 hours, came back, hung out for a bit, talked for a couple hours, had a black and mild on the porch. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed.
Hydro super chatted $4.99. Loopy, what would you do if 14 Mongolian throat singers broke into your house and began singing?
I don't really know what I would do in that situation. I guess I, like, take my phone out or whatever. 14 Mongolian throat singers. I'd look for the hidden camera, maybe, perhaps? Thank you for the 5, by the way. I appreciate that. So I had them over. It was obviously her first time at my house, but Bunlad has never been to this house down here, so it's nice to, like, show them around. I had to work like a dog to get this place clean, but, you know, it's worth it in the end. Get to admire your work or whatever. And you get to have a bit of an aura buff too when you're in a room that's absolutely completely spotless, and you get to hit them with the, oh, don't mind the mess. I tried to clean up, but it's a crazy aura buff, man. Because then they're like, oh, if this is dirty, I don't even want to think about my house. It's a great feeling, I must say. But yeah, we had a nice day. Then they slept over. I woke up, went to the local diner, and it was chill. Shoutouts to American diners, man. One of the only things I got going on in my town. It's like diners, I guess. Lobster, have you gone surfing at all in your life? Nope. Not a surfing fellow, I fear. I'm a boogie boarder. Well, let's be honest here, I'm 22 years old. I no longer boogie board, but when I was a wee lad hitting the ocean. Okay, how am I supposed to get this? So we did that, and then we went to this area by the river, and we watched like the different cargo ships come in and the planes take off and fly in. And she has like the plane radar autism, so she has like a phone radar on her map, or an airplane radar app on her phone. If I can speak English. Cape Feather, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. So every time like a plane would come in, she'd be like, oh yeah, that one's going to Cancun, how awesome. We'd be like, yeah, that is pretty cool. Steady, steady, steady. Oh yeah. Where we're going, we don't need Cape Feathers. And then after that, they had to go home. So, but I didn't even know that my day was over at that point, because Mr. Kyle, of all people, hit my line and was like, hey dude, you want to go out to eat? I was like, yeah, sure dude. So he takes me, first of all, Mr. Kyle has a Mustang, of all things. That was news to me. That was a very fast car. Very bougie, I'd say, a little rich for my blood. But we went out to eat in Philly, and that place was also a bit rich for my blood. I got a sidecar, which I guess it's my fault for ordering off menu, because that thing cost me $20. A sidecar cost me $20. Okay. But, you know, I guess I was going to spend that $20 anyway, so it didn't really matter. I don't really care too much about it. But the place itself, the place was extra bougie. Crazy bougie. Kyle ordered a fresh mozzarella as an appetizer. They bring it out on a cart and they make it in front of you. Like a bowl of warm water, and then they actually like form it in front of you and then cut it. Very, very sick. I knew it was tasty too. So he had that, I had like a grilled octopus appetizer, it was alright. And then, but we both got this black truffle, pasta. So what they did was they bring out the pasta, and then they have this big, Parmesan wheel. And then they cut up, they shed off some cheese on the side, and then they burn it a bit, so they get the cheese like nice and toasty. And then they put they like toss it in front of you inside of the wheel, which I thought was really cool. In terms of taste, I thought it was alright. I give it like an 8 out of 10. I felt like it was missing something. I don't know where I'm going here. Where am I going? Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, I make that. Excuse me, brothers. So we had that. Bill actually wasn't too bad considering the presentation of things and everything. I like, you know, chalk it up to another life experience. I've been doing that a lot recently. Those of you who know about my earth-shattering cruise lore and my cruise story, y'all know what's up. That was a life experience, that's for sure. On the topic of cheese, have you ever heard of Keisu Martsu? Can't say I have. Cannot say I have. Is it tasty? Okay, weird take, but the only seafood I actually like is eel. The only seafood you like is eel. That's kind of crazy. Like, you don't like fish, you don't like shrimp, scallops, clams, none of that? Oh, is that the wormy cheese? Yeah, is that the wormy cheese where they let the worms, like, kind of do their thing? Maggot cheese, yep, maggots, not worms. Eel tastes sweet, it doesn't taste like seafood. I guess now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had eel. Relax, I'll handle it. Okay, I need a feather for this. Gay people cheese question mark? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. If I don't find an apartment by October 1st, I'll be homeless, dude. Okay, well that's not good. And I didn't even need that at all. I had to do a back trick, of course. Okay, whatever. When's the last time y'all had some crab? And I'm not talking about, like, canned crab. If anybody even eats canned crab. I'm talking, like, you order it, and it comes out in, like, a leg, and you gotta, like, work to get your food. You hate crab? I don't know about that one. Ooh, uh-oh. Nice. Never had crab? I mean, I guess now it's kind of like a luxury. I mean, the last time I had actual crab was probably like 6-7 years ago, and at least back then I think the economy was doing at least a little bit better. Inflation-wise, that is. Now I'd be going to Acme getting like a rinky-dink bag of pita chips and it'd be costing me 9 bones. Get the hell out of here, man. Who do you think I am? Thanks, Trump. Yurp. It's a treat for me if I get the fancy instant ramen. Who do you think I am? Are you bougie enough to put an egg in your instant ramen when you make it? Or is that a little bit too rich still? I remember visiting Alaska and trying to order king crab and it being told it's $99 on the Brookie Canadian. Yeah, no, I saw that a lot in Alaska too. Like all these authentic seafood places advertise all this stuff, and then it's like you go in and it's like, oh yeah, king crab will cost you $149, please, thank you. And it's like, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna be investing in that. This is awesome. Go! Go! That's great. I don't really like egg and ramen. Egg? Who am I, man? I don't really like egg and ramen. I'd rather have both separately. Yeah, that's fair. I thought a little bit too hard one day about how much sodium is in instant ramen, and I was like, I don't think I'll ever have this again. Maybe once in a while, kind of thing. Thankfully, I'm in a position where I don't have to rely on that to eat, but... This economy talk reminds me of the New York Times post talking about how treat culture, i.e. getting a cookie every once in a while, is a downfall of Gen Z. I think we got a lot going on, but I don't think treat culture is helping us a bit. It's like the Family Guy librarian where she's like, ooh, I'm so bad, or whatever. I don't know. What does that even mean? It's like, ooh, I don't really eat cookies too much, but I'm in the mood for a little treat. So then you go to Crumble Cookies and you spend $15 on like 3 cookies. I don't know. I haven't been to Crumble Cookie ever in my life. How does getting a slice of cake every few days lead to the downfall of this generation? It's probably some annoying millennial who wrote that article, let's be honest here. I actually cannot believe I made that, I'll be honest. Been ripping and tearing through this stuff. Seek peace by climbing the falls? How am I supposed to... Okay. Oh, this is rough. I guess like you have the mushrooms as a backup. That makes sense to me. This doesn't feel very peaceful. Okay, well. Very nice. First try every time. Literally. They're saying that you're poor because you spend some money throughout the year on nice personal things that you could be playing rent with. Alright, it's not even a millennial take, now it's a boomer take, where it's like, if only you guys stopped spending all your money on dyeing your hair blue and all your pronouns and avocado toast, you might actually be able to do something. It's like, come on, man. Avocado toast is not going to be the downfall of us. And believe me, I'm not the guy to be defending millennials, but okay, well. Why did I lose all momentum there? Whatever. I need to try Crumble Cookie at least once in my life. Yeah, I agree. Me too. Just once. A little treat, if you will. Crumble is so comically overrated, it's decent, but way too overpriced and overhyped. Yeah, that's what I figured. Thank you, Hydra, for the 5. My desktop audio is muted, just because it's like an audio thing with me playing the Switch here, so the text-to-speech doesn't work, so I guess I'll just read it. Fun fact about me, I changed my pronouns and used to dye my hair blue. So you're one of them, then. A they? Whitney Houston.png. I know what you are. That's that dog's name, by the way. Ooh. Wow, I stink at this. Not that button. The dog's name is Whitney. Yeah, Whitney Houston. And the owners of the homophobic dog, get this, are two dudes happily married to each other. Oh, man. Man, I stink at this. Ugh. Why is the... Why? First human interaction I got when I got back home was a little girl. Let's restart, okay. The first human interaction I got back when I got home was a little girl barking at me and asking if I'm emo. Bark, bark, are you emo? Bark, bark. Is that how it went down? Cool. Oh, no. Oh, get cheesed. Okay, that's not very forgiving at all. Bro is Felonious Crew. I forgot bro's name is Felonious. It's a good pull. It was more screamish. Screamish. Bark, bark, bark. Are you emo? Bark, bark, bark. Oh, cheese. Why, you fool? Alright, I got it. Oh yeah. First try, every time. Do you guys know what the, how many of these I have to get? How many P-switches? Like, what do I need in order to unlock mirror mode? Do you think Spike's balls have spikes? I'm gonna have to give you some tomatoes for that one, I fear. I'm sorry. What do you mean by that, athlete? Or how do you play spike ball? I thought that's like a thing. Like, say in my example, I occasionally at like a social gathering or whatever, like on the beach, I would play the bean tossing one. What's that called? Well, now I look silly because now I don't even know the name of it. Cornhole. Cornhole. Would I say I play cornhole, or is there like a spike ball club? Man, these toads are pushing up here. I wonder where bro's going. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. Toad. Toad. Toad, I'm asking you this one thing, man. You're shy, guys, okay? Spike ball, I kind of just play when someone brings a set. Yeah. I thought you were about to say, like, you're ranked, like, spike ball person number, like, 4 in the country, or whatever. Toad. That's not... Okay, there we go. Damn. They gave Toad some chub, man. Look at that. Now he's emoting. Okay. Where are we going? Back to what you said earlier, Hydra, about how you kind of got bored or burnt out on Mario Kart World. I get that. Same with any game, honestly. If I play it for like a little bit too long, like the burnout starts to set in. But it's like, I think about that, and I think about how there's like all these YouTubers who have to like, you know, like their whole thing is like, you know, Helldivers, or their whole thing is Destiny 2, God forbid, right? And it's like, how could you, like, imagine like your whole thing, your whole shebang is like playing one game. Like, do people just, I guess people don't get tired of stuff sometimes, right? Like Troy TKW 8000, the Mario Kart Wii guy. Like, he's been doing Mario Kart stuff for like over a decade now. You know, Wii and now World, now that it's out, obviously, it's like, damn, brother, you really just rock with the game that much? I mean, I wish I rocked with something that much. Props to YouTubers who do that, because I can't even consistently play a game for a week. I'm saying, right? Hell, there's times where it's like I press the live button and then 50 minutes in, I'm like, alright, I'm done with this, I'm bored. I want to do something else. Scrolling through SS Sunday's thumbnails can let you infer that he is dead inside. Oh, that poor guy, man. Let me see what he's up to. If he has Among Us as his most recent, I'm gonna be very, very sad, I think. Okay, that's the For You page. In the For You page, it says Evil Alexa in Among Us 8 months ago. So not a great start. I'm gonna press videos now and see what's up. I beat up my friends in Minecraft. Okay. Well, at least it's not Among Us, right? Oh, I just got jump scared for a second. Woo. He made a Lucky Block Pillars video, and he has his main skin in it. But, like, I glanced at it for, like, a second, and then I squinted my eyes a bit. I thought it was Skyda's Minecraft. It's like, uh-oh. It's probably not good. Using max luck in the lava brain rot event. Roblox build a brain rot. I got banned fruit in a Roblox grow a garden. You know, it's like we jest and we be like, SS Sunday, why are you doing this to yourself, brother? Why are you doing this? Be authentic, be true to yourself. But he's uploading like pretty much daily. And he's consistently racking in like 800k to like 1 million views. In like 24, 20 minute, 22 minute videos. You know how much schmeckles that is? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. I got paid pretty handsomely for my Roblox video. And that's only gotten like, what? 68k views or whatever? Speaking of Helldivers, I'm playing it right now. Is the Halo thing any good? Streets aren't ready for this conversation, but when they dropped the Firefight update, Halo Firefight, Halo 5 Firefight in like the summer of 2016 or whatever, that was probably the best time to be playing that game ever. I freaking love Halo 5 Firefight, or I used to. I mean, I haven't played it in forever. It's okay, the armors kind of suck, but the armor set is pretty good. Could be better, I guess. Toad cam. Roblox video was peak. I appreciate that, Toad. I appreciate that. Okay, a lot of the nominees for the Roblox Awards were buns. Oh, the Bloxies. They're still doing the Bloxies, man. Really? Who left that banana there? Toad? Toad? Don't hit. Don't. Toad? 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 That's like bar for bar, like the Titanic and like the iceberg. Like actually bar for bar what happens. They veered off to the left and then it just scraped the side. Holy. The games they chose this year are pretty, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I used to be cautiously optimistic about the hunt, only to come out like only to find out that like 3 of those games had like secret condo areas. And I was like, oh yeah, that's why I don't play this game anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. The Innovation Awards are just a fancy name for a popularity competition? Yeah, I guess. Speaking of Roblox, I logged on to the website today only to find out my account was suspended. In 2021, you guys know that meme where it's like rate the fit 1 to 10, and it was like the Legend of Zelda t-shirt and the cargo shorts. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if y'all know a game like that. I vaguely remember. Yeah, let me pull it up. Zelda fit. Oh, this is a good one. Where did I just save that image at? Am I stupid? Oh yeah, it is in my documents. Is it in my documents? Downloads, of course. That makes a lot more sense. So basically, I just made a shirt that was just that. I just called it Zelda Fit, and I put like that exact graphic on it, and then called it a day. And you know, 4 years later, they suspended me for it. Moderation there kind of goes crazy. I remember, I mean, I'm still like a wee lad when I was playing that game, so probably when I was like 10 years old, I uploaded like a model of like one part of an obby, and I just called it Lego Obby. They suspended me for that because that's what I called it. Apparently it was a copyright infringement for just calling it a Lego Obby. On something that I made and have not touched in, I don't know, give or take 14 years. Hello, Enemies. Hello. How goes it? Let's take the mic back. I want to sit back in my chair. I guess we don't really got much going on here. What's nice about this is I don't have to touch my keyboard, really. So, got my Switch to a Pro controller. My first warning was me uploading the POG. Oh, jeez. Recently I got a text chat warning for saying exclamation point decal with the decal light. Oh, I'm drifting a bit, aren't I? Oh, wow. This is a Cascade Kingdom, isn't it? This music? I got flagged for harassment for sending encouraging messages. One of my friends was saying GG every round of a game 3 to 5 minutes and he got 1 day banned for scamming. I mean, it's crazy how it's like that's like now 3 instances. Like there's 3 people who just talked about like how Roblox unjustly sent like a warning or like a suspension for them. You know, like nobody here has come out and said, "Oh yeah, Roblox has never bothered me." All of us have had some sort of suspension or whatever, or a warning at least. You know, what do you think that says about the rest of the platform, right? Shows how bad moderation is, yeah. I wish August 32nd was a date. Yeah, me too. It doesn't feel like summer's over. I'll tell you what, it's a real shame. I've been going through a bit of a crisis because this is the first September and give or take 16 years where I don't have anything else going on. School's not starting, I'm not moving back in to college. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Why, you fool? Ooh. Oh yeah. I'll take those. Oh. Steady. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. Woo! Birthday season for me though. Yay! Congratulations. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations. You made it another year. Good job. I graduated and I genuinely don't know what to do next other than apply for jobs and start projects. Me too, man. Except in my case, I'm not even starting projects, I just be applying. It's pretty rough out here. Like, I have a friend that I've met on Roblox, and she graduated college, and she's been looking for a cybersecurity job, aka exactly what I'm doing, for 4 years now. It's freaking cooked, fellas. It's cooked. Have you guys seen that HR soy jack meme? Well, not a meme, but it's like a trace picture of Anne Hathaway as like an HR manager, and it's like, I love applications and I love accepting them, but I would never ever hire anybody, never ever. And there's like a tally on the board behind her, and it's like number of applications 10,000, number of accepted jobs 0. Days since person last hired, like it's 1,000 days or whatever. I'm in a position where I'm kind of forced to do freelance work, so I don't know. Oh yeah, 3D modeling, right? Yep. That's what I thought. Trick your heart out to reach the mountain. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on. Relax, I'll handle it. Go! Wow. I thought I was gonna be there all day, I'll be honest. How the hell did you make that? It beats me, brother. It beats me. I understand it now. Lead the way, Ivy Piranha plants. Oh well. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to trick here. Oh wait. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, man. I understand it now. Okay, I guess we're going this way now. What? The douche spike. There we go. This game is very beautiful, I must say. Bounce up, drop down, grab blue coins. I don't know why I said it that way. Ooh. Closest to ever do at Crawford. That's what they call me, man. Y'all think they'll ever do a DLC for this game? Or actually, what do you guys think they're gonna say on the September 12th Direct? It's Mario's 40th anniversary after all, they gotta have something cooking up. I figured they literally have to, because I don't think there's... I mean, they definitely don't have much, like, first-party titles coming out, right? Metroid 4, maybe, I think? Is that a thing, even? Mario Unk Celebration. Hey guys, we're proud to announce a DLC for Mario Kart World that is the same price as the full game. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well. It is kind of crazy if you think about it. Well, you don't even have to think about it. It's like, this game is $80. Are you kidding me? Imagine if this dropped, like, not as like a console bundle, like just that straight up $80 out the gate. People would be up in arms. Some other retro remakes nobody cares about. Yeah, the only thing on my agenda as of right now is Tomodachi Life. But, you know, that's already been announced, and even then it's coming out next year, so. We're a ways off from that, I fear. I wonder how they're gonna... I wonder how they'll, like, address... Like, like, identity stuff in that, you know? Because they started in Animal Crossing, I feel like, where it's like, instead of like choose your gender, it was like choose your style, and then people were very pleased with that. But you know, Tomodachi Life, the whole thing is like you have like a bunch of Miis together, and they start getting in relationships with one another. And then there was still like an outcry where it's like, hey Nintendo, what's up? Why did you forget about the gay people? That's not very nice of you. We want gay relationships. And they're like, sorry, that's too big of a social, not issue, but like it's, I guess at the time it was like more of a hot topic. I'm not really too sure, but they said something like that pretty much. So you have to wonder, it's like, how are they gonna like address it? Because I don't really think that would fly if like they just straight up only made straight relationships in that game, right? I don't know. Hey, so like, how am I supposed to get up here? 2, 1. Alright, yeah, we did it. They'll probably have you set what gender each Mii is attracted to. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That is kind of a crazy sentence. And how are they gonna like, what even would be the prompts for that, too? Like, what kind of people does your Mii like? And it's like a picture of a Mii with like a t-shirt on, and then a Mii with a dress on. AKA girl and boy. Imagine a polyamorous Mii relationship, dude. What if they added polyamory to Tomodachi Life? Every single Mii on the island is in a polyamorous relationship. Imagine. Oh, it's like one big like hype house mansion that they all live in. Oh god, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh. Uh-oh, it looks like your Miis are forming a polyamorous relationship. What would you like to call this, this relationship? It's like houses in Game of Thrones, except it's just people choose what relationship to get into. Oh my god. That's too funny, man. Truly one of the conversations of all time. Yeah, free roaming Mario Kart just kind of does something to a fellow, I feel like. What would you like to call this relationship? No. I mean, like, you get to name it, like a house. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I'd just be talking. Oh, nice. What the deuce? What the deuce? Wait. Hold on. Speaking of hype houses, when I was like 14 or whatever, this is actually towards the that Halo 5 era that I had for a bit. Me and the fellas. Toad on a forklift. What the hell? I gotta see that again. Toad branded forklift. Toad forklift certified. I guess he'd have to be, right? How's he touching the pedals? Interesting. During like my Halo 5 era, there was this, or actually, I didn't meet this guy in Halo 5. Me and the fellas were doing a Destiny raid. We were doing King's Fall, and we were at the last part. But there were only 5 of us, and we needed to find a 6th. And because we sucked at the game, we were there for a while. So basically, we were on LFG a lot of the time. But we met this fella who went by Optic Tox, and for those of you who don't know, Optic Tox, or Optic rather, is a gamer group, similar to how, FaZe is a gamer group or whatever. So come to find out, this 16-year-old guy apparently was a retired player in Optic. So we were like, hey man, that's pretty cool. So we just started kind of hanging out with him or whatever. We'd play a lot of games with him. It'd be, it was fun. He was chill. And then we came together and we started to or basically wanted to form like our own kind of Optic, like our own like gamer group. So we used a random word generator and we called ourselves Syrd, SYRD. And basically we'd go to like different websites and like sign up to like 3v3 different people, or do like pub stomps where you allegedly stomp the public because of how good you are in like 6v6s. Obviously we were not built like that, but but Optic's real claim to fame was that he was in retrospect, he was like a crazy pathological liar. I mean, if obviously he wasn't an Optic, and he didn't do a lot of the things that he told us that he did. But a big thing was we used to be scared of him, because every time we'd say, hey, that doesn't make very much sense, he'd threaten to blow up our routers. He would be like, dude, if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna overload your router and I'm going to explode it. And we're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then he started to pull the, hey, this guy's pissing me off, so I'm gonna find out his mom's credit card and I'm gonna send him a 60-pack of Crayola crayons that'll end up on his front porch. Obviously, he doesn't know how to do any of that, but we believed it because we were like 14 years old at the time. So like a joke that kind of went around, and almost the entire school would be like, anytime somebody would piss you off, you just say, router. You're like, router? Your router, man, it's done, dude. It's done. Your router is done. And it became like almost like a like a threat almost. And somehow that like seeped into like the rest of the school somehow. I don't really know how. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for tapping in. Hope your sinuses get better. Or allergies, rather. Sounds like a nice guy. And it's like, we never really had a... Oh, hello, Hydro. We never had a falling out or whatever. It's just kind of like we were all on Xbox at the time, and then, my friends got a PS4, and then he swapped to... Actually, his account got banned, now that I think about it. and then he swapped to PC. So, but anyways, this is a long-winded way to say that, like, because we were serried for a bit. First of all, he promised my friend he would send him this $10,000 PC that apparently he just had sitting in his room this entire time. Obviously, bro did not have such a PC. That, or it's like lost in the mail, and then he just never got it. But we also started looking. It's funny in retrospect. We're looking at Zillow, and we find like this absolute mansion, like off the coast of like Virginia, of all places. And it's like, guys, if we get together and like we pull our resources together, we can like live in this mansion, and it could be awesome. And like we could take a helicopter to go to like Acme and go like grocery shopping. But then the question became like, well, how are we going to find out a schedule to be like who gets to go to Acme on what day? Because I don't want to do it a bunch of times in a row, right? Because, you know, grocery shopping is annoying. It's like, I do miss being a child, I must say. Absolute non-issues. The Thwompingtons. That was just embarrassing. I got no excuse for that one. Alright, we made it though. Oh. So you can't drive on lava. Yeah, that makes sense. How big is this map? Comically large, I must say. We started... I don't really know where we started. Where did we start? We were definitely in, like, this area. Dandelion Depths, Moo Moo Meadows. Made our way kind of up here. Mario Circuit. And then Toad's Factory. Now we're all the way up here. At least 7 meters. Yeah, that's... Well, that might be a bit of an overstatement, honestly. Hello, Bows. Hold. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Minus aura. Whatever. Whatever. Speaking of aura, I have a bit of a gripe with the Jersey Shore. They really, really, really hate teenagers down there, man. But because they hate teenagers, I'm also catching strays as a 22-year-old guy. Now, what I mean by that is I tried to get me, Bunlad, and his girlfriend wanted to be like, oh yeah, we can totally spend the weekend down there. We can just like rent an Airbnb, we can rent a motel, we can make it a whole thing. You have to be 25 years old. 25 in order to check into a motel down there. 25. Jersey, Europe. They are not rocking with the senior week teenagers. Not at all. None of them. So now I'm catching strays. Just trying to, like, you know, be cordial about it. Be like, yeah, I promise I won't, like, you know, get pissed drunk off of, like, 2-cent beers and, like, wreck your place. But, you know, of course they wouldn't let that slide. But, the reason why I talk about Aura there is because, like, they should just start renting things, like, based off of vibes, I feel like. I feel like that'd do us a lot better, you know? Hello, Mario 2, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Let me do an aura check on you, buddy. Yeah, right, exactly. Like, it's literally just social credit. We laugh and we just, but maybe they got a point over there, man. Maybe they do. Who knows? Actually, I want to see something. Okay. There we go. Let's go this way. Oh, I want to go that way. Oh. I wanted to, like, free fly. Okay, well. Okay, well. Oh, there's the change. Alright. Wait. Gather blue coins. I almost said balloons. I'm fried, man. I'm fried. That was easy enough. Doubloons. Balloons as in Bloons Tower Defense 6. I was actually playing that earlier with Mr. Kyle. I always forget how goated that game is. Abbott. Okay, well, that was a misinput. Ooh. Oh my god, I killed him. All that for 3 coins? Okay. Now we're good. What's in pipe number 1? Wow, that's a comically large pipe. Whee! Y'all saw that save. Kinda crazy. Hope he hit and run Kong can't. No. He was in the road. What else am I supposed to do? Because I ain't stopping. I thought that was like the Albanian flag for a second. Hold on. You see that? Glory to Albania. Do I go around or run over this guy? No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, but no, I don't think I'm gonna. That's a great video. I do actually. Yeah. You guys see it. You guys get it. You guys just get me. You know, I've only known all of you for like a week, but it feels like I've known you for a lifetime. God. If I find out any of you pull that line, I am going to personally come to your house and make you apologize for your actions. I don't think I should threaten my viewers. That's probably not a good idea. Maybe your life is an Albanian psyop. Yeah, maybe. I wake up in an Albanian test chamber. My lamp starts looking at me weird. Like everything starts to go a bit crazy. Wake up, soldier. I don't do that because I have friends. Yeah, that's fair. Another one? Big donut. We're going. Bum bum. Oh, bum bum. Are those other people? I willed them into existence when I pressed that question mark block, apparently. Or not block, you know what I mean. P-switch. Oh. They're the Albanians. Imagine if I ran out of time right there. Didn't know the locals took racing this seriously. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Oh, I'm just remembering. There's like a requirement where it's like you have to get gold in every cup, and you have to get gold in every knockout tour, and then you'll have a cutscene that plays that shows you mirror mode gets unlocked. I've been putting off the single player stuff because I feel like it's just kind of silly to do it when I have like an actual internet connection, right? In my humble opinion. It's like the Switch's whole thing is you can take it on the go, and sometimes, you know, you don't have internet. I gotta take the car for like a recall thing, so I'll be sitting there for like 2 hours. I could bang all that in there. Wish you gave me a bit more clearance for that, but okay. Zip on the left-hand path, mushroom free. Very nice. Zip on the right-hand path. Oh, use mushrooms to zip up the right-hand path. Okay. I'm on that tiredness yard. You're so real for that one. Bedtime is my op. Yep. Bedtime's the real shooter. Spike. Spike. Lock in. Lock in. Spike. Lock in. Spike. Spike. Okay. Back it up. I guess I don't use the mushroom here. Although it makes the most sense to use the mushroom there. Use it there instead. And then bring it around town. Ooh. There it goes. I saw another one over here. We'll do this last one, and then I'll do a couple on-run races, and then probably I'll call it. Yeah. Okay, well. We're at an aura neutral because of that one. Okay. Now we're at an aura lost. Oof. Oof. Holy. Sleepy time just did a drive-by. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Very scary this scenario. Have a blessed one. Alright. Well, it only makes sense for me to do this one because it's right here. Gather blue coins around the narrow road. Okay. If you say so. It wasn't lying, this road sure is narrow. Oh! I should have looked at the distinctive arrows that told me to go that way. Okay. Thought I was game journalist maxing there for a second. Another epic part about the fact that I have an actual streaming schedule now is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my off days during the week, I want to try and start posting second channel highlights again. Once again, reviving that channel for like the third time. That'll keep the content flowing, hopefully. I'm working on a nightclub simulator edit right now. Edit as in like just chopping it up and making it, you know, presentable to the short-term audience. Okay, well. And for the record, that nightclub simulator stream was on like March 23rd, so I got a ways to go. Okay. might not be cut from this cloth, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing this. To online we go. Yeah, oh, we're not. There are these species in the realm of Mario. These are the Piantas. They had their, I believe, their first appearance in Super Mario Sunshine as the residents of Delfino Isle, a vacation resort. So when Nintendo was like, "Hey, we need a bunch of creatures to put in the crowd, but we're getting real tired of using toads." So instead, what they do is they bring the Piantas in. So they help to kind of break up the crowd, I guess. Imagine another lifetime where we got Super Mario Odyssey DLC, but it was at Delfino Island. That'd be kind of crazy. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that call, ref, but okay. The shell is like 3 feet in front of him, but still it... Okay, whatever. I don't know why I'm complaining. Ugh. I feel like it'd almost be like a good party trick to like just get very, very good at this game. Because like you look at like the world records for like time trials, and it's like people literally turn this into like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So like imagine being in co-op and like you just start tricking off walls, hitting these crazy shortcuts. It's impressive, you know, because everybody's given the same parts, but like to know it that much is like kind of impressive. Could be over for me. Nope, I know. Very nice. just like that, I'm in 15th. Funny how that works, huh? Appreciate that, Anthony. Oh man, I just got tired. My eyes just got very heavy. Ooh, come on, come on! Damn, first place is right there. You saw that blue shell explosion? Still, I was in 11th. This could be make or break here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Oh. Damn. That's tragic. Oh well. We go again. Home of the rainbow fragment. Oh, that's pretty sick. I never noticed that. Like the star in the mountain. This really is a great game. Star, yeah, it's never mind. There's a star on the side of the mountain there. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this will probably be my last race. I just got so tired. Okay. Well. Alright, we're back. And it's over. Go, 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 go. I'm realizing now that the color looks a bit more drawn out in OBS as opposed to like my monitor right now. So maybe mess around with those settings a bit more. There used to be like a crazy color issue, like my first stream of this when I first got my capture card. I thought like I did enough to like kind of surpass it, but it just looks deep fried. Turns out Elgato fixes it itself, but you have to basically keep your switch powered off until like you're actually in OBS and then power it back on, and then it'll be fine that way. Still, I think it's a lot of steps just to be able to play a console game on stream. Okay, well, I quite literally reaped what I sowed there, but that's fine. Sounds a bit tedious. Yeah. I think it's a one, you know. And I had one stream where like OBS just straight up crashed on me when I tried to show people an image. So that was cool. Yeah, the Alaska photos. Yeah. I'm no longer going. Oh, we're still back though. Funny how fast that changes, huh? See how delayed that reaction was? Thank you, Nintendo. Ethier, do you by any chance happen to know how much like a Xbox Live or like PlayStation Live membership costs these days for like a year? Because I think Nintendo is like 20 a year and Xbox used to be 60 a year, but I'm intrigued to know if like they've increased since then. I'd assume so, but I don't think so. And also I got 13th, I didn't even notice. Oh well. Well, in that case, I do unfortunately believe that the time has come. There it is. Alright, yeah, we're good. I want to get live because I got an Xbox now. Yep. I used to pay 60 a year, I think, until I swapped the PC, and that was in 2021, so the time. Yurp. Well, Theater, I appreciate you being here. Anybody else who happens to be lurking, all 4 of you, I appreciate it. I'm still, first of all, I updated the stream over screen with all the extra art that's been very graciously done. It's like 2 months worth. 1 yapper, 3 lurkers. You're... Oh yeah, Dud's here. Hello, Dud. Thanks for tapping in. But, I updated the art slideshow, and I was trying to figure out, like, how I could put, like, the schedule up on this screen. I mean, I could keep it, like, on the down low, like, in between chat and the art, but that might make it a bit cluttered. I'm not sure. But, either way, the next stream will be on Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna be doing some RimWorld, the same save. I have had some incredibly unemployed days. So much so that I've been playing too much RimWorld, I would say, so we got significantly further in that. Been a quiet lurker for an hour or so, expect to see me back next time. Thanks for the great stream. Well, hello, Kelpie, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. But yeah, fellas, exciting times here on the channel, finally figuring out what we're doing streaming-wise. Oh, hello, Local Brick, and goodbye, Local Brick. Alright, well, regardless, I will see y'all on Wednesday. Alright, GG's, goodbye, everybody, GG's. I need to... Okay. Wait, I have to look at that art slideshow again, because I had a random picture of Megalopolis, so go back to the club, because I used that in the nightclub video. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, GG's. Goodbye, everybody.